Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is such an exciting video just because I was able to get my hands on something on the day it launched. You'll know because in the title of this video and in the thumbnail. So we're just going to go into what I bought out of the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star Cosmetics collection. I did get quite a bit because, as you can tell, the Morphe bag is huge. So the way I got my hands on it, I rang up Morphe Stratford yesterday morning and I was like, hi, do you know when you're going to get the stuff in stock? Because obviously they had it, but they're not going to put it out in the morning because then America's not awake, if you get me. So I rang them up and they're like, yeah, we'll have it in store. So I went into London, went straight to Stratford. It took me like over an hour to get there from High Wycombe, and yeah, so I got my hands on the bits that I wanted to get my hands on. They had pretty much everything in stock apart from the gloss. At the moment I have no makeup on either. We are going to be putting makeup on in a minute. If the brightness is changing, it's because my camera can't deal with my ring light. Okay, so the first thing I picked up is the black mirror. So this is the packaging. It's got the Jeffree Star logo and then it's also got the new Shane Dawson logo. Sorry, you can see my ring light. And then if I open it up, if I can open it up, that's the question. I opened this up on the train on my way home and I was so happy with it. So open it up without it falling out. That is the mirror and it comes in like a padded case and that is what it looks like. Sorry, you can just see my camera. But that's the back of it, like so. Like it's grey and black and then the front is just a massive mirror and the handle is really nice to hold. So this was £25 I think. Next up I picked up 3 of the 6 lipsticks that are in the collection and I picked up Ryland, I Gotta Go and Are You Filming. So this is the Ryland one. So this is a metallic pink liquid lipstick. I'm going to swatch them on my hand. I have not yet swatched them, so I'm very excited to do this. I've never really swatched lipsticks. If these swatches look horrendous, then that is why, because I don't really know how to swatch lipsticks. Okay, so it's quite a sheer metallic. Obviously, I guess you can like build it up. So that is Ryland with around 2 coats of liquid lipstick on. It is so beautiful. You can kind of see the sheen in it. The next one is I Got To Go, which is a metallic brown copper shade. These were all shown in the documentary if you have seen the documentary. If not, then you're kind of missing out. Oh, that is such a nice colour. So the second one down, this one is I Got To Go. Again, it's a metallic, so it has got shine to it. I think this will be beautiful for around Christmas time, doing all those like coppery kind of like New Year's Christmas Day looks. Then the last one I got is Are You Filming, which is a true red shade. So I'm just gonna swatch this one here. My friend, I gave her this last night because she got me to get her one and she put it on and it looked so nice. Ignore the fact the swatch is horrendous. So that is Are You Filming down there. It's such a gorgeous colour. Again, perfect for the season coming up, Christmas and like New Year's. I think that is going to work so well on so many people's skin tones just because you can never not have a red in your collection. So that is the lipsticks. These were £16 each, so altogether £48. Okay, so next up are the 2 best things in the collection. I'm going to start with the Mini Conspiracy palette, which is the 9 shade palette. No, not Mini Conspiracy. Mini Controversy. I'm getting too excited to actually open these up on camera and swatch them because I haven't yet swatched them. I've looked at them, but I've not touched them. So this is the Mini Controversy palette. I've just taken it out of its packaging because I prefer the actual palette packaging to the box. So as you can see, it's got the holographic on it, and if we open it, these are the colours that are inside. I'm going to swatch 4 colours out of here. So I'm going to swatch Controversy. I'm going to swatch Cancelled. I'm going to swatch My Boyfriend's Purse. Oh. 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 When I just swatched My Boyfriend's Purse, which is this one, the like pan has gone all weird. It's as though it's got like hairs in it. That's weird. We'll see how that swatches, but that looks really weird. And I'm also going to swatch My Apology. First we have Controversy, which is the purple shade. Oh wow, that swatches so nicely. Yeah, they all have like some weird hair in them. Next up is the blue, which is cancelled, and I'm just going to put that under this one. I am pressing quite hard on the swatches just so that they show up really nicely. They're all quite weirdly textured. So I've never used any Jeffree Star Cosmetics products in the past, so it's kind of my first impression on them all. So next up we are going to go in with My Boyfriend's Purse, which has gone really weird, and see how this goes. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of like all gone funny in that corner. It feels really nice on the skin, but it's gone funny in the palette. Then the next up is the Burgundy Shimmer. That is such a nice colour. I like that one. That's my favourite, which is My Apology. Okay, so this palette here was £25, so I think that's pretty decent for a 9 shade palette. I'm really not impressed with this shade at all. The way it just feels and the way it just like completely crumbled and there's like hairs in it just isn't my cup of tea really. So that is that palette. Next up is the main palette, so the Conspiracy palette. If you've been following me on Instagram or Snapchat or you're just a friend with me, you'll know how much I've been wanting this palette, and to finally have my hands on it after watching the documentary is kind of crazy, and I'm so happy to have it, play around with it, do a look with it today. So this is the Conspiracy palette. This is just the outer packaging for it. So it's got Conspiracy with the black swirls, which I know Shane wanted on the main palette, but it didn't work out. And then on the back, it's got all the information. I'm going to open it up and we can see what it looks like. I have already opened it because I couldn't wait any longer. Oh my god. I can't even get it out. There you go. So that, is it upside down? It's upside down. Hang on. There you go. That is the Conspiracy palette. It looks like so, and it is like a small pyramid on the top with the clasps at the front. And then on the main logo bit here, it's got a really cute Jeffree Star logo on the top of the triangle. So this is the Conspiracy palette. I'm a bit worried about this shade because I think it's probably similar to the one in the mini Controversy palette, so I'm a bit worried to test this out. So again, I'm going to take 4 shades just to swatch before I go in and actually do an eye look with this. 4 shades that I am going to swatch are Diet Cola, which is this shade down here. I'm then also going to take Food Videos because it's literally screaming my name, the fact it's like neon yellow. As you can tell, it's the neon yellow one in the palette. I'm also going to take Trisha, which is the pink next to the neon yellow. Again, the Shane Dawson logo has literally disappeared already from it. And then I'm also going to take Just a Theory, which is a really nice coppery colour on the top row of the palette up here. So the first one I will swatch is Diet Cola. I'm just going to swatch it on my arm. And that is that shade there. It's a really, really nice silver that is probably very wearable. Next up is Food Videos. Excuse me. Where is it? Let's go with another dip. Okay, that's a bit better. It doesn't come out as neon yellow as you think. It's more of just like a muted yellow tone. It's the oh my god, that pink is beautiful. I'm in love. Look, the shade Trisha is that pink right there, and it is beautiful. So that is Trisha there. It's beautiful. So the next shade I'm going to go in with, that is on my pinky finger, is Just a Theory. And that is that copper shade just there that looks so nice. And I just really like that. I think that looks really nice. So what I'm going to do in this video is kind of play around with both the palettes in one eye look. And then maybe on Instagram I will do separate videos for each of the palettes. But for this one, I'm just going to play around with a mixture of both. So these are the 2 palettes next to each other. This is the mini controversy and this is a conspiracy palette. The thickness on them is ridiculous. So this is the £25, this is the £48 one. So there is a slight difference. And obviously you get more shades in there, so you get double in here as you do in here. So yeah, obviously this packaging is probably more expensive to make than this packaging. But I like this one because the mirror's so much bigger and it also comes with a film on it, which I have not yet taken off. So I'm just going to put these down to the side for now and I'm going to go off camera, do my eyebrows, prime my eyelids, and then we'll get in to playing around with the palette. Okay, so I'm back. I have done my eyebrows and primed my lids, and I primed them with Tarte Shape Tape. This is just what I like at the moment. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a bit closer up, and then we'll get started on putting the eyeshadows on my eyelids. So I've got my mirror at the ready. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Morphe x Jeffree Star JS9 brush, which is very good for this because obviously it's a Jeffree Star brush. Okay, so what do I want to do? Because these four here are calling my name for a look, but that's really simple and I don't want to go simple. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take pigment, which is this shade right here, and it's got pig in it. Oh wow, it's a lot of kickback on that, and I'm just going to take this through the outer corner of my eyes crease. So I'm only going to do this side. That is a nice colour. It's a very nice corally pink. I'm dipping in again just to add a bit more pigment. Get it? Pigment, because that's the shade thing. I think I'm so funny. Okay, so that is that for now. I'm going to go in with this small fluffy blending brush and take a flatter. Oh my god, look at the kickback. That. It's kind of gone everywhere. I'm just going to blend this in inner half through my crease. I may need to get a smaller brush. So I'm just packing this on and blending it in that inner corner. And kind of bringing it up to the point where I put the pink. There is a lot of fallout on this blue colour. And I'm kind of taking it over where the pink is and blending them together. And then going back in with a tiny bit of pigment. And blending that softly into the blue. On the same brush that I've used the pigment on, I'm going to go in with Exposed, which is the lilac shade down here, and kind of just pack this into the middle of those two colours, kind of help blend them. Going back in with all the other colours as well, just to kind of deepen up the colours. Back in with Exposed, packing it on and blending it out. What I might do is tap into Cancelled, very tiny bit, and kind of blend this in with Flat Earth and try and get that colour a bit deeper because that light blue isn't working for me. There you go, that's better already. So I'm just blowing that out a little bit more. I'm going to take one of my new brushes, the M411 brush, and go into Controversy with the tiniest bit. Kind of blend this into Exposed just to deepen it up a little bit. There we go, that's what I want. Because I want it kind of be pastel colours and not really, really bright colours. I'm just going to try and smoke out, blend out that outer bit because it's a bit too harsh for my liking right now. I really like this brush. So it's clearly got like almost no product on it. So I'm just going to go around the outside. Then what I'm going to do is quickly go off camera and cut the crease, and I'll be back to lay some colour on top of that. Okay, so I'm back and I have cut that crease. I'm now going to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to take Ryland and kind of use this as a liquid eyeshadow on my eyelid. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're just going to test it and see. Oh, that looks really nice. So I'm just packing it on with a packer brush. Then we're going to blend out the corner where it merges into the pink. Okay, so that is what it looks like with Ryland applied on the cut crease. And then I'm going to take this little eyeshadow brush and kind of try and blend out this edge so it's not too sharp. I'm going to go in with the JS9 brush again and kind of just pack a bit more of that pink on the outer corner just so that it can blend into that lipstick. I'm just going to blow out the corner a bit more. Blend into the purple. I really like that. I'm going to apply a wing liner here, so I'm going to go off camera and apply that because doing it on camera is a bit much pressure for me. Okay, I'm back. I have done both my eyes and I have done the eyeliner on both. So I'm going to put some lashes on. The eyeliner's definitely not the same on both sides. So I'm going to put some lashes on. Okay, so the lashes that I'm going to apply are from ELF. So I'm going to apply these and I'll be back once I have got them applied. Okay, I have done my lashes and I am loving the way that my eyes are looking right now. So I'm going to go off camera, well kind of not off camera, still do it on camera, but I'm going to speed it up and I'm going to do my base. Okay, so I am back. I have done my whole face, my highlight and everything. So now I'm going to go in and do my lower lash line. We're going to just follow the same colours that I've got on top of the lid and apply them to the bottom. So I'm taking a mixture of Flat Earth and Cancelled right in that inner corner. Only a third of the way because that's as far as we want to go with it. And I'm just tapping off the excess and going in with Exposed and Controversy into the very middle, blending it through the blues and then tapping off the excess again and going in with the same brush into Pigment. I'm running that on the very outer third of the lower lash line, blending it into the purple. Taking a small compact packer brush, I am going to dip into the bright white shimmer shade Ranch here and I'm going to apply this to my inner corner, kind of blending it slightly into the lower lash line. I'm also going to apply Ranch to the bridge of my eyebrow so it can act as a brow highlight. And then I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. I'm using the Too Faced Better and Sex mascara just because this is my favourite mascara. I'm just going to blend up my top lashes with the false lashes. And then I'm going to apply it to my lower lashes as well. There we go, so that's the eyes completed. I'm now going to move on to the lips. And we are going to be using the shade Ryland, which is the one that I put on my lashes, on my eyelid even, not my eyelashes, as the cut crease colour. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips. I think it needs shaking up. These lipsticks smell of Baileys. If you don't know already, Baileys is one of my favourite alcoholic drinks out there, and I love it so much. So I love the smell of these lipsticks. So here we have the finished look. I've zoomed out a bit, you can kind of see the whole face now. Okay, so I am absolutely in love with the colours that I have used. Obviously there's so many more colours to choose from and for me to play around with a bit more. I actually love this lipstick. I thought I wouldn't, but for some reason I do. It's so like girly and Barbie like. I love it. Obviously I did use it on my eyelids and I think it worked really well as a cream eyeshadow as well. It's not the most pigmented like metallic lipstick out there. You could put a light lip pencil underneath, so a light pink would do it, and then you put the lipstick over the top. I think that's what I would do in the future, but I love it and I'm so happy with all my purchases. So this, as I said, is the Conspiracy palette and I love it so much. I think it is now unfortunately sold out everywhere, I think. Don't hold me to that, but I love it and I think it's such a gorgeous palette. I did buy all of this myself, but I did pay for it. It is my own money. It is a lot of money for a palette and the collection, well, part of the collection that I have, but I've been watching the whole series. I am very interested in the like world of makeup. I own quite a bit of makeup and I'm really interested in all of it and how it's made and stuff. So that is why I mainly bought it. I do want to say with this palette, I think it's more wearable. Hopefully I'll get some more use out of this and do an Instagram video on it. But I will leave the links to everything on Beauty Bay down below. I wanted to get this out as quickly as possible just because the whole collection came out yesterday and I was able to get my hands on it. And I'm so happy that I did because I know a lot of my friends struggled. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Share it wherever you like, and there'll be some pictures up on Instagram of some of the looks I've done using the palettes, and I really hope you liked it, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!